I definitely remember this from several years ago. It was back in 2018, and we had had a very wet winter and actually a good snow winter. In fact, 18 was that Snowmageddon? Anyways, there was a very, very large release from Shasta Dam at that time of about 18,804 cubic feet per second. And this question right here says, hey, if we were releasing at that rate, how many minutes would it take to fill 10 Olympic sized pools? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I want to go from this release, right, of 18,804 cubic feet per second, and I want to turn that into pools per minute. So if you think about it, here's the thing. I've got my units that I'm starting with are cubic feet of water per second, and I want the units of my answer to be you know what? I can just do this for 1 and multiply it by 10. So I'm just going to do this to get 1 Olympic sized pool per minute. So I've got cubic feet per second, and I want Olympic sized pools per minute. And then I'm going to go ahead and at the end, I'll take the Olympic sized pool per minute and I'll multiply that by 10. Because the question is, how many minutes would it take for me to fill up an Olympic sized pool? So we start with 18,000. This pen is too thin. Let me make this a little bit thicker again. We start with 18,804, and these are cubic feet. I'll abbreviate that, cubic feet per second. Okay. I have two giant ones that are provided for me, right? This one and this one. One allows me to convert between cubic feet and gallons. So I'm going to use that one first. I'm going to put my cubic feet on the bottom though. So from that giant one that I was given, I'm going to put 1 cubic foot on the bottom, and I'm going to put 7.48 gallons on the top. So 1 cubic foot is the same or is equivalent to 7.48 gallons. So now my units are gallons per second. I've got gallons per second. And now I want the gallons to go away. So I can use this other conversion factor, right? I want my gallons to go away. So I'm going to put a gallon on the bottom, gallon on the bottom. And I'll abbreviate OP, an Olympic pool. So 1 OP, 1 Olympic pool is, oh my goodness, 660,430. So 660,430 gallons is the amount of water that it takes to fill, I guess, adequately an Olympic-sized pool. Okay, so now if I look closely at it, and I'm going to do a little bit of crossing out here with this blue color, I can see that the cubic feet are gone, my gallons are gone, and what I have now is I have Olympic-sized pools per second, right? My units right now are Olympic-sized pool per second. But I want Olympic-sized pool per minute. Doesn't it say that? At this rate, how many minutes would it take? I need Olympic-sized pool per minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my seconds go away, right? My seconds are currently, they're right here, they're in the denominator. So I'm going to put seconds in the numerator, and I'm going to put minutes in the denominator. And I know that 60 seconds, I wrote that strange, 60 seconds is the same thing as 1 minute. So this is another giant one, right? There are both equivalent amounts of time. 60 seconds is the same thing as 1 minute. So as a final check here, you can see my seconds are canceling. And what I have now are the only units in this answer is I've got Olympic-sized pools per minute. So let's go and do the arithmetic, right? So let me grab our calculator. Here it is. And across the top, you can see that I've got to have the 18804, and I'm going to multiply that by 7.48, and I'm going to multiply that times 1 and then times 60. So that's all the numbers that are the numerators of this problem, right? 18804 times 7.48 times 60. And now the only number in my denominator, they're all ones, right? I've got a 1, a 1, a 1. The only number in my denominator is this 660,430. So I'm just going to take that and divide it by 660,430. And when I do that, I get this. I get 12.77 minutes. Right? No. No, don't forget. The units that I just have, I got 12.77 Olympic size pools per 1 minute. Okay. I can fill 12. Are you kidding me? I can fill 12 Olympic sized pools in 1 minute. So the question is, how long would it take me to fill 10 Olympic sized pools? Actually, I'm going to do a proportion here. So I can fill 12.77 in 1 minute. And I want to know, I can do 12 in 1 minute. So I can fill 10 in how many minutes? Boy, I just made this up. I just made this math up. That's cool. So it's a proportion. 12.77 per minute is the same thing as 10 per how many minutes. So this is a proportion, so my cross products are equal. So I can say 12.77x is the number 10. Therefore, x is 10 divided by 12.77. 10 divided by 12.77 is 0.78 of a minute. It's not even a minute, is it? In less than a minute. 0.78 minutes. Well, it did ask. It says, at that rate, how many minutes? Well, it would take less than a minute. It would take 0.78 of a minute. So I'm going to leave it there. 0.78. Those are definitely not seconds, right? It's 0.7. It's 78 hundredths of a minute. And if I wanted to, I could take. I think I could multiply that times 60. I would get 46 seconds. So in 0.78 minutes or 47 seconds, I'm going to be able to fill 10 Olympic size swimming pools. Astounding, truly.